Welcome TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to start a new topic called EventStream. So we are going to learn what is EventStream in Microsoft Fabric and how to load Azure Blob Storage events data to the Lakehouse table in Microsoft Fabric. So EventStream in Microsoft Fabric offers a real-time event processing through EventStream. Think of it as a stream ingestion layer to collect, transform, and route event data from source to the destination. It is ideal for IoT data, logs, sensor data, and real-time analytics. So we are going to do a lot of demos here that will clear the whole picture of event stream. But think of it as it can collect the data and from different sources, and then we can write to the different destinations. So let's go to the workspace here, sale workspace, and then we are gonna hit a new item here, and then I'm going to look for event stream. So here we have event stream, and here's the definition: capture, transform, and route a real-time event stream to various destinations in a desired format with no code experience. So that's great. Let's give a name, and I'm going to call this one event stream 1 or 2, or maybe just a demo. Okay, so we will call this, and it's going to take a couple of seconds before it will create an event stream, and then we'll start configuring it. Once you create the event stream, it's going to bring you to this page, and here you have add sources, and then this button is here as well, so you can take a look on different options. So here is when you click right here on the gear icon, you are going to see like the name and description and where location of that event stream. You have endorsement here, retention, and then you can also you have 1 day retention. You can change to 90 days max. That's all you have, and here is the event true output. So you can see and change the values depending upon your needs. Now when we go to the add sources here, let me you have sources here. You can connect data sources and sample data and custom endpoints, or you can start from here as well. Let's connect data sources here, and now let's click on view all sources. There are a lot of sources that they have. So there is Microsoft sources, database sources, and then you have Azure events, Fabric events, and public feeds. So here, let's say if we click on Microsoft sources, you have Azure Event Grid namespace, you have Azure Cosmos DB, you have Event Hub, you have Azure Data Explorer, and Azure IoT Hub. So tons of sources are available. Then you have PostgreSQL, DB you have SQL Server on VM, and here you have those. If you go just for the databases, you have a database list for which this event stream can be used. So you see that for the change data captures can be captured by using an event stream. Now in our case, you have this Azure events here, and we are gonna demo on this one, but you can see other different sources available as well. We will perform a couple of demos on next different events as well, or sources. So here I'm gonna go ahead and select Azure events, and my goal is to if anything, I will go to this. Let's say this is my portal.azure.com, and here is my storage account. And this storage account has different containers, and in the containers I have folders. So different folders have different data. So here you have, let's say you have region, and then you have Asia, then probably have deleted some of the data, but anyways, there are some files sitting here. So if I delete any file, upload any file, or delete a folder, that should be captured. Now let's go back here, and what we want to do, we want to select a subscription, and it is Tech Brothers subscription, and then we are going to select the container, actually the storage. So here is my Tech Brothers Synapse storage. So that's all we have here. Let me make a small size so you can see right here. So hit next here, and now you can see right here it is telling you event source type. So it is the Azure Blob Storage, and then a subscription is here, and then this is our storage account. Now what type of events Blob created, Blob deleted, Blob renamed, and there are other different events it will capture. So you can take a look. We can modify them. If we don't need all of them, you can always go ahead and modify later. So let's click connect, and now it's all good. It is create a system topic, so that's created successfully. Hit add, and now it's gonna bring us here. Now in the let me make this a little bit small, and actually maybe just hide for now. So if you click here, and then remember that I was telling you, you can unselect some of the or all of them, so you can clear all of them and then select the events that you would like to capture. So in my case, I'm going to select all of them, but as I have shown you, you can select some of them, and then your event stream will capture only those events for which you have selected. Here what you will do right here, we will go ahead and say stream events can be transformed and routed to the multiple destination for further analysis. Do you want to stream to the events into the stream event stream? Yes. So that's done. Now we are all good here, and here is our next part where we would like to either we would like to write to the destination, or we would like to perform some other operations, such as maybe I'm getting a lot of fields, and if I will click here, and then I will go to this pencil or edit sign, so it's gonna show me, hey, you wanna select those fields. In this case, as I'm getting the data from the Azure Blob Storage, I have this stream doesn't have any data as of now. So that's why I'm not seeing any fields here, because the source is not has not really populated, or metadata has not been captured. So I'm gonna do one thing. I'm going to delete this one here, and then publish this. So once I publish, and then what we will do, we will delete one file there, or upload one file there, so it will have some data, and then we can get more fields here. So I'm gonna go up here, and you can see right here, as of now we don't have any data here. Now we will go back to the our container here. I'm going to go to the input folder here, and I'm going to delete orders table. Let's delete that, not the order table, actually file. So we go back here, and now we will refresh and give it some time, and then it should capture that information. So here is the information it has captured, and now you can see that we have a source, we have a subject, and there is other information. You can click right here, it give you a little more information, and then you can see from there. So if you click on the cell, then it show you all that information there. Now in this case, let's say if I will click on subject, you can see that it has deleted the orders file there. So subject has actually the file name itself, if I want to filter for those. Now let's go back here and click on edit here, right here, actually just once we click right here, and now we say manage fields. In the manage field, then we are going to go ahead and click right here, and now if I will do add all fields, it's going to add all the fields. Now if I want to add some other fields, let's say I don't want to add all fields, I can remove. So it's my choice. If I want to just remove this one ID, that's not really important for me, and also this is not important, so I can delete them. Now here you can let's say we want to delete this data here, and in the, or you want to select further from the data, you can do that as well, because the data is a JSON here. So if you go to the data here, and I will say like, hey, I want to select the subject only, and then what I want to do, change type, no, that's fine, and then if I will add another field, and in this case I would like to add the time, so you process event time, so click right here, and then I can select the time there, so click right here, and we have right here, and system dot timestamp. So now I save this information. So still we are seeing error here, and the reason why we are seeing error, because it is not connected with destination. So I'm going to click on the plus sign here, and then we are going to add to the Lakehouse. And you see that columns are appeared here as well, so you can make selection of those columns. Also, let's say if I don't want to add a column before, I just want to capture maybe the events related to only the if the file or the folder has a customer in it. So in this case, so you see that customer.parquet, there are other files and there are other folders and all that. If they are deleted or anything happened to them, I don't care. So in those cases, let's say you just want to put a filter or perform some other transformations, you can do that as well. So here you see that we have aggregate, we have expand that can expand the JSONs, we have filter, we have group by, join, and if the data is coming from two streams, here you can join them. And you have manage field, we already use it, so it tells you like how many fields or which fields you would like to use. And union, you know that it will union if the same columns are coming, and it will combine them together. Now let's say if I want to apply filter here, and in this case I will go right here, and you can name filter for customer. So and then you select a field, and remember that subject is the one of the field. Now in this case you have equal, not equal, contains. In our case contain is fine. If the event, once the event happen and the subject contain the customer in it, only put that record further to the destination. So that's what filter is gonna do. Now we are gonna go ahead and add the destination here, and I'm gonna go to the Lakehouse, and here I will click on this pencil icon. It give me the option to the destination name. So Lakehouse is fine, and workspace, sales workspace, that's my workspace. Then it asks me which Lakehouse, so I will say test Lakehouse, and then it is asking me the delta table. It has refreshed all the delta tables I have, but I'm not interested in these already existing table. I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. So select an existing schema, that's a DBO schema, and I'm fine with the DBO. If you want to have a separate schema, you can create a separate schema in Lakehouse and then use it. Now here I will say EventStream, and then I'm going to go with the same name and demo. So underscore demo. Okay, so that's going to be our table name in the Lakehouse, and now the format is JSON, yes, and then we activate ingestion after adding the data sources. We hit save here, and now we are gonna go ahead and publish. And our data event stream is ready. You can see that we have Azure Blob here, so it's going to capture all the events will happen to our storage here, and then they will be going come in here, and we are selected some of the fields. We don't want to log every field, and then we have applied the filter only for the customer tables as files or folders wherever they will file customer in the name of. So those will be captured, and then they will be finally written to the Lakehouse. So you can just expand this a little bit here as well, and you can scroll left and right and all that. So right now it's on the loading part, so we are all good here. I think it's going to take a little bit time, but we can go ahead and do one thing. We can go right here, and let me open the test Lakehouse, and now we are going to go ahead and delete some records. So if I go to the Synapse container in my storage, I can go to the input, and here is my customer parquet file. I'm going to go ahead and delete that file. Now I will take a look on some other files, and let me see if I have any other files here. So CSV output, okay, so these are not the customer, but anyways what I can do, I can also upload some files here. So I'm going to go to the upload here, and then I will try to find a customer file, and then we will load it. So here is my customer file, and then there are few of the customer files. I'm going to load two of them, and now we will upload them. Now let's go back to the fabric here, and then we will be in the Lakehouse. In the Lakehouse I have tables here. I'm going to refresh the schema, and then we should be able to see some tables here. So still I am not seeing the table. It should be created, and if you notice right here, and still it is in the process of loading, so hopefully it will be completed soon. And now if I go to the data preview, it should show me. Right now I'm seeing that the table EventStream demo was not there, so I'm getting this error. But I have seen these events are created, so you can see right there for the different we did upload couple of files and also deleted one file. So you can see that we have a put blob here and we have delete blob here. So if you go to the subject here, we should be able to see those files. So if I click on the details here, so you can see that we have a customer, this one table, sorry, file, and this is another file we loaded, and this is the what we deleted, and this is the very first one when we started our event stream. So we are fine. Just give it it is saying active now. You can see right here. Let's go to the our Lakehouse, and here I'm gonna refresh. Finally, our table is appeared here, so don't worry, sometime it can take a minute or two. So in this case, it took a little bit time. And now you can see that when we click on the EventStream demo here, we are going to see the records that we have generated by creating the files or deleting the files in the storage. And there you go. So you have three records right here, and those are the one because we have the customer name in them, and that's why. So if you want to see more detail here, this is kind of a little harder to go from here, but you can see that this is a customer for joins and customer for sample, and then we have customer parquet. So this is how you will be creating event stream for your Azure Blob Storage. So all those events, anything you are going to go ahead and create or delete and insert, they will be captured. So let's go to container here, and if add a directory, and I'm going to call this directory customer underscore region. So this will be created as well, and now we have this customer region. Let's go back to the our Lakehouse here, sorry, to the fabric, and here is our event stream. And now if I will refresh here, so it is loading automatically and refreshing, and now you can see that we have another record. And then what we can do, we can see right here, see blob created, and here is our directory created. So in the directory created, if you will take a look, go to the subject and click here on the show detail, we should be able to see customer region folder is created. Okay, great. We can go back to the our Lakehouse here and then go to the table, and then let's refresh the table and see if that event is captured as well. So once we created this customer region, and this is captured by the event stream, and now it is visible in the our Lakehouse table. So that's fine. Let me show you guys here, and if I will just click right here, and you can see right there the customer region folder is right there. So this is how you will be creating your event stream to capture all the events from your Azure Blob Storage to the Fabric. And I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.